G'day boys, it's your boy Never Forgetting Mum's Spaghetti, and in this video we're going to be talking about setups with KillJoy on the map Ascent on the B bomb site. Another setup is putting your turret here, and you'll be playing on this corner here. So you have a turret take first contact. This is for when people are clearing, methodically. So they come out here, they clear this, clear that, jiggle, try and look for the CT. So like, okay, this is all clear, so the next point they're going to peek is here. And because they haven't fully swung and committed to this angle, they can't see the bot is there. So when they commit to the swing here to check this angle, the bot will notice them, and then you can peek out and get a free kill with that. And then you can decide if you want to put your trap right here, probably to stop the push. So if you peek, get a kill, activate the trap, fall back, fall towards site, pop an ult or whatnot. And then you can have your other two traps here. This is so that if they start pushing lane, the bot activates and they're there and you can detonate your bomb, stopping them from pushing lane and letting your team rotate towards and help you out. Another setup is a nice little passive setup. So you put this bot in this little corner here. So if anyone's trying to walk out of tunnels, they'll get spotted when they start to creep up lane. This is the earliest possible place they can get spotted at. And for this is, they can't really see the turret if they're trying to look at a thin line. They can't actually see the turret there. If this does get mollied, your turret will be destroyed. You want to put a trap here, and you can just hide right in this corner like so. The enemy team can't see you from this position unless they spray you through the wall, which is quite unlikely. So when your bot takes contact, detonate, and you peek. So if you want a teammate to go aggressive in towards tunnels, the best thing to do during the buy phase is put a turret right here. This will take first contact, and you can have your teammate push up into this corner, or even yourself if you're feeling a bit risky and trying to take the first fight. But if you want to support your teammate, put your turret there and you come to this spot right here and you just hold out your grenade and you sign up to this little crack in the wall and then just halfway between the two of the bars and throw this like so. Make sure when it hits the floor you spam F, because the enemy team will see it fly over and they will try and shoot it when it lands, but if you click F before it lands, it does activate before they can shoot it and destroy it. So this lands right here, and this will help teammate take any fights. If they get overwhelmed, he can fall back after this trap is activated, as well as maybe get a kill or maybe 2 kills out of it. So if you're playing retake, say B site, you want to put up all your instruments and then rotate and help towards mid or full rotate towards A. Nice little setup of here, putting your bot back site like so. And then just putting trap here. You do want to do it a bit more outwards. See, I put it too close towards the entrance. You want to put it more towards around this side here, and a little bit towards the right, because when people are creeping out, they can hear it, but when they start to push is when they won't have enough time to react for it. So you want to make sure, so it's not too close towards the enemies. So the buy phase is about here. You don't want to put it right on here, because when people are clearing your angles and coming close, they can hear the sound cue of the trap. So just be mindful of that. And of course put another one towards lane to stop the push continuing. So once you have that swarmed again, it takes about 5 seconds for the trap to wear off. And then you have another one. So you wait for that and then you click another one so you can get rotated on the site quicker. If you're feeling like you're going to play back site and it's really anchored down B site and not really on the rotate or kind of playing around the market area or CT, you can use this kind of setup to help basically to stop the push entirely and let your teammate rotate through market and CT. So what you're doing, you have a turret like here. As we said before, you want to double up both those traps. So once the camera locates an enemy, you can pop it up straight away. And have one like this, like so. So this you can play like this. Activate your trap, maybe get 1 or 2 kills. So when the bot gets triggered, you peek out and get at least 1 kill or something like that, and then you can fall back towards playing this angle, and then you listen for the sound cues to pop on site. So for example, if you're getting pushed, your camera bot goes off, you detonate that, communicate to your team, or there's 2 coming out towards tunnel, your market player is probably fighting them, you get another rotate towards CT, so then your target gets pinged, get a peek, get a kill, and fall back and watch stairs, because they most likely will execute and smoke off market and CT, maybe even wall it off. So you do want to be mindful of this angle. And then because they have to push you from this angle, so you just have that trap right there as a safety net. So if you hear the sound cues, just pop that, peek this side and whatnot, fight to your last breath, maybe get 2 more kills, and then be an easy 3v2, 4v2 retake for your team. And also, this gives a great opportunity of popping your ult, as you have 2 traps left to get through, and by the time then, your ultimate will go off and will capture and detain 2-3 enemies, or make the enemies fall off pushing the site. So for a pistol round kind of setup, what I personally like to do is I like to buy light armor with 2 nanoswarms. Now for this, what I like to do is come here and place a turret like so. The similar setup to before, where you bait the push out and you nanoswarm here. But I do like to play quite aggressive because I got the light armor and classic pistol. So what I do usually is I like to hold in this kind of cubby here and have the turret take first contact and peek and nanoswarm at the same time. So they're pushing out. So sometimes what they might do is they might just rush completely. They won't even take lane. They'll come right in front of you. So you do need to pop that. But do be careful. It might get you if you hold too close. It won't get you if you're in this kind of corner just apart from here. So have that turret there. Have one in lane. And I do like to keep one just in case I don't push. So you can go back and use it for the retake on A site. So you have it like this. Bot takes the first contact. Peek out. Take as many fights as you can possible. As well as crossfire with anyone playing market. So that you can both peek at the same time and really get maximum damage possible. So instead of playing in this aggressive kind of position here, and you want to play a retake scenario on B, so you can stack towards A and mid, what you want to do is just put a nanoswarm down here. Actually, you do want to build it a little bit further, my bad. You want to put it like over here on this black spot here. This is because when people come and take the site, they go usually right here in the generic default plan, or maybe over here. And this nanoswarm gets them perfectly in time. This is great to delay the plant, so more of your players can rotate for the retake, and you have more time on the retake, so you can get the defuse in the end and win the rounds. And just for that, put the bot like that, so then you're identified when people come onto the site. You want to put it here though, because when they're pushing site, they don't actually see the bot. So until they're actually over here fighting, and then you can activate it. And then you always have an extra nanoswarm for the retake, which is what I love to do on a pistol. So I always save 1 nanoswarm for the retake. It's just something like this when they're coming out, they're like, yep, clearing. And then bing, bada, boom, then they'll jump down, then you activate it.
Ball hard like a Lando magic, pull out the ting, call me go gadget. It's A-double-Z-A, but my name's not Aaron Rude, but I never savvy like Hatchet. Talking like you're off and you're moving, but we know that you ain't stacking. Ain't trapping, don't know why these men are talking rough and I got no backing. Alright, let me jump back in, let me chat it, better come back in. Feeling when I try to go around on the mic there, man, I get scared, but I'm at it.